Okay, so we're doing another voiceover because I did it before and it didn't work out. So we're gonna redo it. Anyway, we're gonna recreate this one. It's also just so like I can show you how I edit, obviously. I didn't know what other clip to edit, so yeah. Okay, so you're just gonna add your clip. Okay, it was this one, so I'm gonna add this clip. And then I messed up here for a minute, so just give it 1 second. After this part, sorry. This is the clip. It already has all the beat stuff I added to it beforehand, but... Okay, so I messed up here, so just give me 1 moment to fix and mess around with that. Okay, so I just like sped it up real quick because I messed up, and... So anyway, you're not going to do what I just did. You are just going to take the clip to where the beat is, clip, like split it right there. Okay, and now you're just gonna grab your blur to blur it, you know? Yeah, anyway. I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking for it here. Don't mind the notifications. Sorry about that. Anyway, you're gonna tap on the first one. I don't know what happened to the other blur I used, but like, whatever. Anyway, you're gonna put it on that first clip you have right there. So it's like that, and it goes, okay, see? Yeah, we understand. Okay. And now I'm going to, because I'm recreating it, I'm just gonna put his name and how he did it. I'm just gonna do a little bit different. So yeah. Don't worry about me here, I'm kind of like figuring out how to do it at first. I changed it here. So you can just like watch. I'll stop talking until, yeah. Oh, well, I obviously added that thing to the text where it like, I don't know what it's called, but they like motion it in. Okay, I added a thing right there because it bothered me that it was so close to the other edit. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Anyway, I'm fading in the clip itself. Okay, and then you want to do inhale. Yes, inhale, like how I did with the text right there. I'm just like editing it a bit right here and fixing it up because like obviously you need to do that. Okay, now you just have to trust the process here. I'm obviously trying to figure it all out at the same time while doing it. That's what usually takes forever because you have to try new things, see which one like fits it way better, you know? Anyway, just trust the process right here. Alright, so I'm basically just trying out a bunch of colors here. And I didn't like the red. So, after messing around with it, and looking for a shade of red. See guys, obviously I was looking for red because I didn't like the red. But, like it just didn't look red, like the nice red it did. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I just decided to do with the blue because it matches his edits more, just the blue. Anyway, so I edited this one too because it didn't look good on the blue. Well, first I did the animation for this one first. So we're just gonna do that real quickly. I didn't do inhale, I did actually fade in right here. It just makes it more, I don't know, better I guess. But here I changed it, I'm figuring it out, and then I was like, you know what, we're just gonna do a stroke. and we're gonna do blue. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Anyway, sorry, I almost died there. But anyway, I did blue here, just to match it. It made more sense, and I just liked it, I guess. Like, you just gotta find something that you like and makes sense. Okay, I made sure the fluff OG was in front of the presents. So if you like that, obviously. But hold on, I kept on messing up here and being stupid, so just give it 1 second. Okay, we kind of liked it here. And I forgot to move the blur there, so it made it look like this, so it was better, you know. I just liked it like that. I obviously fixed some things after, just a bit here later. I think it's right here I fixed it. I made it fade out because for the next clip, so it didn't like go into the next clip. So I just made it fade out for both of them. It just made it look much better. Okay, so yeah, you're just gonna do that. Obviously, right there, you just have to tap on it and do exactly what I just did to give it that look. For people who don't have Pro, I will show you how to do that. Like, you can use it without Pro. I'll show you how to do it. It should hopefully work. I've done it like multiple times when I didn't have Pro. So, I hope it still works. Anyway, I added this effect for the whole way around, and then it just didn't match with the beat. So, I changed it up a little bit. As you can tell, I'm looking to see where it doesn't match the beat at. And I'm adjusting it, kind of looking at it, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna use it for a little bit half, see if I can edit it here and there. But I came up with a new way, so just watch. Okay, now I added the shake because it just made it look better with the beat and the edit. You just have to trust the process and like go with it. If you don't like it, you can always change it. I know it sucks, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. Okay, so here you're gonna add, because it was on like another beat, so I split it, and then I added another thing that would like make sense. Like if you watch right here, see that little shake thing here? Yeah, whenever I used it. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to make it look a little better here too, and I used the bounce in. Like if you go to combo and then you push bounce 1, so it just gives it the bounce when it comes in. It just makes the whole clip, it just makes it look better. Obviously this part I messed up a little bit, so just don't follow this part. I'm trying to figure this thing out and it just didn't work, so I just didn't do this part. So don't do this part. You can skip through this part or listen to me talk, I guess. ... Anyway, I just redid the animation. Okay, so you got that, and that's so far. And now I don't know what else. Hold on. I rewatched it, see how I liked it so far. I obviously rewatch it a lot just to make sure I always do it right. But anyway, right here I added this. It just the way the edit I wanted to do it turned out. It just went with it, you know. You just know yeah. Anyway, I wanted to add it with like a dark type of theme like this. So I added this part to it. And you'll understand like Because watch, when it goes from that, it goes from this, but then there's another big beat drop, so it goes like that instead of this clip. If you understand. Anyway, and then you want to add like this. I add this, but you want to adjust it. Oops, I messed up. Anyways, you want to make the glow go down so it's not so bright and like hurts everyone's eyes. I honestly hate when it does that. So you can do that. Okay, and then I add a filter here because it's like, it just gives it more of like color to it to make it look more realistic, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously I forgot to like make it look like the reflection was on the bottom of the clip. I usually add that, but I must have forgotten. Anyway, I can still possibly try to do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. It looks pretty good so far. I almost died again. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm just looking for like this, for something for this clip. Because obviously you have to look at stuff, see if it will look good, try new things. Okay, so I added this clip because it just fit it, right? And then I'm just like trying to mess around with it, you know. I was thinking about adding it again, but I obviously changed it because I just didn't like how I was thinking. It just didn't go right with the beat, obviously. But yeah, I moved it around, tried it, didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? I have a better idea. So right here, and I clipped it right here at like the beat drop, and then just obviously deleted it. And then you're just going to, oops, I don't know what I'm doing, hold on. Oh yes, okay. I'm adding the audio again because I had to like mute the rest of the audio. But anyway, you're going to add, yeah, I added the audio. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is what it is so far. See? It looks good so far. Anyway, what I did, oh. Okay. I obviously edited the text. Oh, I didn't edit it yet. Wait. Edit? Anyway, I don't care. Anyways. Okay, so yeah, I turned off the volume here. And I added the audio, obviously. But here, I went to go, whatever it's called, forget, and then reverse it, but then I realized I didn't have the effect. So I had to, yeah, see, I realized here that I didn't have the thing, and I was like, what the heck? So I was like, wait, you know what? I have to delete it. I have to delete it and then export it. So I exported that. And obviously I went back and I added it, and then I cropped it to where I was at. You can just like follow along how I did it and look, because I don't know how to explain it. I suck at explaining things, but obviously I stopped it at the end point because it was all black after that. Anyway, and then you're just going to reverse it here, obviously. Okay, so it's loading. Oh my gosh. Okay. So obviously I had to fix it around here because it was just, yeah, it just didn't look right. But there was that part. And then, yeah, okay. So I did that. Obviously you can just see me looking at it, making sure I liked it. Obviously make sure you like it. You don't want to post something you don't like. Like, obviously that's just, okay, sorry. I was like checking if it was still recording, because I did this before. Okay. And I was also checking the time. Okay. And obviously I added this here and I adjusted the speed and I made the filter not so bright because obviously you don't want like bright colors flashing in your eyes. That's not fun. Anyway, I did that and I added it. Okay, now we're just gonna watch it. I obviously made some edits around this, so just give it a second. Okay, and obviously I was like, wait, I have to add something. So I added something right here, and so yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, so just don't worry about this part. This part doesn't really mean anything. I was just adding some funsies to it, to the edit video I'm doing right now. Yeah. Okay, and I basically just replayed it.
Piranha, quanto mais tu xinga ela, Piranha, quanto mais tu xinga ela,
And as you can tell, I'm going back to the text because I didn't like how it was. Like I told you earlier, I messed around with it and I did something else to it. I just made it, just like, I don't know how to call it, whatever it's called. Anyway, you're just gonna go to style and you're gonna go to styles again. And then that bottom thing that I'm adjusting, yeah, whatever it's called. I'm adjusting that because the bold blue or like white, whatever, didn't make sense. So I just adjusted both clips. So it just looked better. And now I'm just gonna replay it.
Piranha, quanto mais tu xinga ela,
Okay, and for people who don't have Pro, all you have to do is just record the clip in CapCut and don't export it. And I'll show you it. I'll give an example. Hopefully it works. I said this earlier. Hopefully it works because I have Pro, so I don't know. Okay, so basically you just record it here. You're just gonna record your clip all the way through. Don't export or anything. Just hopefully this still works. It worked for me, but like I have Pro, so I don't know. It might. I've always done this in the past when I didn't have Pro, like I said before, I think. Anyway, now you're just gonna go to your clip that you had. And you're just gonna crop it here. Well, fix the clipping. Make sure it's on right. And then you're gonna crop it. Okay, then you're just gonna go back to your video thing and you're just gonna crop it to the end. And that's basically it. Thanks.